Hello everyone and welcome to today's reading. I hope that all is well. If you are new here, I'm your host LeeApocrypha and it is a pleasure to meet you. I hope you'll consider joining this whole family that we have going on here. Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, all that jazz. And if you're returning, welcome back soul family. I love you guys. Hugs. Okay, so I'm sorry again, last week I didn't post anything. I ended up having to do inventory at work, so that took up quite some time. And yeah, so again, I'm still getting back to the flow of things. This weekend I will be participating in an event that I will be doing readings in person at this event, so I'm super excited. Please stay tuned for that if you're local. I will be posting about it on my socials, so please stay tuned. And if you would like to see me unbox this, which is Roots box, then I will be doing that in a separate video after I film this one, just so you can have an idea if you might be interested. This month's box is about blue sage and the besom. So I haven't looked into the box any further than this, but yeah, always some beautiful artwork. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. And so today is going to be shorter readings. So I will be doing all of the zodiac signs in this one video. I will have the timestamps for each zodiac sign down below, so please watch your zodiac sign if you feel like watching all of them, you feel like watching multiple, or your sun sign, moon sign, someone else's sign. Please consider doing so. So today, please bear with me. Again, this will be a new format for me. I've never done zodiac signs in this way, all of them in one video. Usually I get super exhausted the halfway point, but since they're shorter readings, I thought that this might be a better idea. So for today, please be mindful that disclaimers, information, and decks will always be in the description box down below. If you need to or want to have a look, then please do so. If you've never had a reading done before, then please at least read the disclaimers so you can have an idea of how a tarot reading works. So, as always, you have the power to change your outcome if you so wish and desire. It takes effort. So just know that whatever happens is not the end all be all, okay? So let's just jump right into it. I've missed you guys. It's nice to see you again. So we're gonna start off with Aries. Hello, Aries. Oh, right off the bat, we have the Five of Wands. You've been fighting something, Aries. I feel like you may have been feeling defensive around you. Maybe there's people that you feel you have not seen eye to eye with lately. Things have been overwhelming and perhaps difficult. Maybe you have a lot of things going on in your life right now, and you need a fucking break. Quite frankly, you need to rest. You have a lot of passion and drive and motivation towards something, Aries, but I still feel like there's this guardedness that you have about you. Let's see if we can get another card here for some advice or some more information. There's these 5 people, all of them with their own wand. It's like everyone has their own problems, everyone has their own stress, everyone has something that they're striving towards, that they want to obtain. It's important for you to continue to fight towards what it is that you want, But it should never have to be a fight to stay interested. It should be a fight to make it happen. If you find yourself lacking in interest, this hobby or this thing that you have been really giving a lot of time and effort into, then Aries, it's time to reconsider. Have your hobbies changed? Do you need to change the people, the places, the things around you? What is it that you need to let go of, Aries? Who is it that you need to stop trying to fight with? Or it's not that you're trying to fight anybody. I don't feel like that's the case, Aries, but I definitely do get the sense here that you're fighting something that you believe, or maybe you feel like there's someone in your surroundings that you guys are not on good terms right now. Perhaps struggling to convey how you truly feel about each other or about the situation, if it's work related or otherwise. It could be romantic, it could be a friend, it could be a family member. Take it as it resonates. So let's see, what is this card? We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Aries. So what this is showing me is that you may have been struggling financially for some of you. I feel like for others of you that have been chasing your dreams in a way and trying to make that really manifest and come to life, I feel like this is saying that you may have been struggling in terms of procrastination or making it come off the ground. Don't stop, again, don't stop fighting. If you're gonna fight for something, fight for what you care about. Fight to make changes in your life that will bring you new abundance, new opportunities, be it financial or in love or whatever. There may have been someone trying to fight for a connection with you, or you fighting for a connection with someone and things haven't been working out, or you have been kind of pushing people away or keeping people at a distance. You're very guarded here, Aries. Be mindful of your guardedness and be careful not to push away the people that you love. We have the King of Swords in reverse. You may have an energy around you, perhaps a masculine that has not been conveying how they feel. Perhaps they want to come forward with some kind of offer and tell you that they want to fight for a connection, or perhaps it's a boss that has yet to call you, that wants to hire you or something for some of you. And let's see, underneath the deck we have the Two of Wands here. So what this is telling me is that it's important to remain focused on what it is that you want. Keep your eye on the prize, Aries. What you have to let go of so that you can create space for a new beginning. Okay? So that is what I have for you, Aries. I hope that it resonated. Please let me know. If it does, please consider liking. And let's move on to Taurus. Alright. Oh, Taurus. Okay, right off the bat, we have 3 cards that came out. We have... Okay. So this is a new deck. I have been shuffling it a lot. But Taurus, you have here the Magician, you have the Fool, and you have the High Priestess. So yes, it is a new deck, and yes, it is likely that, you know, I did shuffle a lot, okay? I did all sorts of different shuffles, and you saw me shuffle right now. But I feel like this was meant for you. I mean, it didn't even come out 0, 1, 2. It was 1, 0, 2. Okay. So that's quite interesting for these three cards. These three, all of these are major arcana. And not only that, but they are the beginning of something new, Taurus. There has been something new in your energy. You have been creative, inspired. You're trying to move forward towards what it is that you desire. Perhaps you're developing your intuition, like the High Priestess. You're following your inner guidance. And you're trying to make something come to life here with the Magician. That's really beautiful, Taurus. I see that you are, I feel like if this is resonating, you are in alignment with your purpose. You are doing what it is that you need to do to make it happen. You are releasing the confines of your own mind, the self-limiting beliefs saying that you can't. You're moving past them and you're having faith and believing that this is what is right for you. You may have been having a lot of intuitive downloads, Taurus. 0, 1, and 2. Again, I feel like you're definitely trying to start something and create something new, something that you're passionate about, something that helps bring you closer to spirit. Maybe you yourself are a tarot reader. I just looked up and saw 1133. So if you are a tarot reader or something, then hey, you know, do your thing, make it come to life. If you have been thinking about making videos too, then what's stopping you but yourself? Understandable, everyone has challenges, you know, work, school, kids, you know, whatever the case is, exhaustion, just battling day-to-day mundane things. But it's important for you to find the time where you can literally just pour your heart into this thing that it is that you're trying to create for yourself, Taurus. So that's beautiful. I feel like this is a confirmation for you, if this is resonating, that you are on the right path. And I did see 1223. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 I always see as a beginning, as moving forward, as taking those first steps in order to create what it is that you want to create for yourself. However, we have a little bit of energy at the bottom of the deck, the 7 of Cups here. So Taurus, don't get in your head. I feel like for a lot of you, if this is resonating, this is such a beautiful, magnificent like energy to be in. Don't waste the energy. I saw 1303. 13 is the death card, which is about change and transformation. And 3 is, to me, like manifestation. So you are literally trying to manifest change in your life. That's beautiful. But you're right now, perhaps, you know what you want, and then you don't. And then you think you're gonna do it, and then you step back. Or you freak yourself out. You psych yourself out from taking that leap of faith, because you're wondering, what else is out there for me? Person, place, thing, career, place to live, whatever the case is. It's like you're seeing some options, or you think that there are more options. But really, the important thing is to just get started, to go with it, you know, and to pursue what it is that you desire. Okay, Taurus? So thank you. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. I hope you'll consider liking. And yeah, thank you for being here. Now we will move on to the next sign, which is Gemini. So, hello. Welcome, Gemini, to your reading. I hope that all is well. So, let's see what comes out for Gemini. Okay, we have the World. Alright, we have the 4 of Wands. Alright, okay. So far what I'm seeing is that, right off the bat, I was going to say, you're ending cycles. You want to move forward. You're starting something new. And what I'm seeing here for you is something stable. I feel like for a lot of you, this may be in regards to partnership. Maybe you have been thinking about marrying your significant other, or vice versa. Maybe it's something that you and your partner have been talking about. If this is something that you guys have been talking about, it's important to start to make the plans on building that stability together. Okay, so you want to create something beautiful and new with someone, or alternatively, for some of you, this could be that you're trying to move into a new cycle of career, a new stable foundation. You want to literally move places. Maybe some of you want to move across the country. Maybe you want to move to another country. I understand that at these times it's very difficult to do so, and I feel like that's something that some of you are very concerned about if this is your situation. Completely understandable, especially with lockdowns and these practically concentration camps and different things that are going on. We hear all the news and all these things going on. I don't particularly keep up with news, to be honest with you, but what I'm seeing here, Gemini, is that you really are trying to create something stable for yourself and the people around you. But there's something that you have been quite confused about. Something that's keeping you in your head. Maybe you're thinking, man, I want to marry this person, but there's other fish in the sea. I don't understand that mentality. I just don't. It's like, why be in a relationship if you're gonna be fucking chameleonizing over here? Like, if you want to have your eyes on a bunch of people, then be in an open relationship or be single. You cannot be planning on building a beautiful future with someone when you're over here thinking that you have other options. If that's your mentality, then maybe this isn't your person. And it's not even that they're not your person, it's just maybe you're just not ready to commit. If that's the case. If you're over here having any doubts about your partner, it's natural and it's understandable and it's healthy to consider and really think about it, especially if you're gonna plan to marry someone. You need to really fucking know who it is you're getting yourself into. Okay? But if you have a lot of doubts, a lot of fears about this connection, then why are you trying to force a marriage, or why are you trying to go quickly? That's not healthy. If you have a lot of doubts about this connection, then you are not ready to build stability with this person, and trust me, you're way better off getting to know them, taking your time to release whatever it is that you need to release so you can get your mind clear on what it is that you want and actually not have any fear or doubt or anything holding you back from moving forward. If this is the person that, or career, or whatever the case is that you really want, Gemini, then you gotta get serious about it. You have to prove to yourself and to your significant other how much you really want this. You gotta fight for it. And if you're not willing to put in the time and effort to fight for a connection, then why are you in that connection? I'm not saying that you should feel like you have to fight for it. It shouldn't feel forced. But it's something that if you really want, and there's challenges, there's struggles, there's things that you are facing in your connection, if you really want to make it work, to have that stability, that new beginning, the only way to do that is to work through it together. And if this is in revolving around a career, Gemini, then again, you still need to get clear about what it is that you want. You have to fight for it. You have to put in the time and energy into whatever it is in order to have the stability. It's not just going to come to you easily. The best things in life don't come easy. If that were the case, then everyone would be happy. And everyone should be happy. You know, we all have negative things going on in our life, you know, and certain people unfortunately have gone through a lot of shit, but you have to fight for your happiness. You have to choose to be happy. You have to choose to focus on stability. You have to choose to focus on what it is that you're really passionate about. But if you're distracted, maybe you're the one that's not ready, Gemini. Alright? So I hope that this brought some clarity into your perspective, or brought some perspective into your situation. I hope you'll consider liking, and we will move on to the next sign, which is Cancer. Alright, hello Cancer, and welcome to your portion of this reading. So, let's see what comes out. There were a lot of cards, okay? I'm going to take the first one, which is the Two of Wands, and then I'm going to shuffle for the rest. Cancer. I feel like some of you have been needing to take a step back, needing to breathe, needing to review things in your life. I feel like this is a different energy than, you know, the other zodiac signs so far. You're reevaluating, or you're evaluating in general what it is that you're doing in your life and how you want to move forward. You're realizing connections, people, places, things in your life that resonate and that you want to build a stronger foundation with, and the situations, people, places, things that don't. Things that you need to let go of in order to move forward in a strong and balanced way. Perhaps some of you Cancers have been trying to release something from your past. Okay, right after I said that, we got the Ace of Cups in reverse, so definitely I feel like this could be a past connection, a past career that you really loved. Maybe it didn't work out for some reason. The Hermit in reverse, it's important for you to open up, okay? You have perhaps been in a place of being the Hermit, or it may be time for you to, again, to go back in and to reevaluate your situations and your circumstances. Now with the Knight of Swords in reverse, this is telling me you may have, you know, in conjunction with the Hermit in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, I feel like you may have been keeping to yourself. You may have not been moving forward. Some of you, I feel like, are in the planning stages or still in the healing phase of a certain chapter in your life, where it's still difficult for you to release whatever it is that has been holding you back, that has been stirring up your emotions. It's important for you to go within and figure out, why is it stirring up those emotions? But it's also to remember, I feel like, despite whatever it is that you're going through, Gemini, it's important to remember what it is that you do desire and how you're going to move forward, how it is that you're going to pursue the things that you love, regardless of the people, the places, and the things, or whatever in your life. It may be love related, maybe you know, different situations or scenarios, but I feel like this has really been making you go off the grid, so to speak. Really kind of be in silence more than usual, perhaps. If you feel like it's time for you to stop saying everything and to keep it to yourself, to just kind of back up a little bit, to view your situation from a higher perspective, then it's important for you to do so, Cancer. Okay. So underneath we have the King of Swords. So we had the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords in reverse as well. So I feel like for a lot of you, maybe you haven't been as open as you usually are. Perhaps for some of you, this is saying it's time for you to open up again, to start communicating again, to start, you know, being open and honest about what it is that you truly desire, what you will accept, what your boundaries are, and what you will not allow time and space for in your energy. I feel like some of you have been very protective of your energy, and it's time to, how can I say, for some of you, it's a good thing that you're protecting your energy so that you can have time and space to figure out what it is that you need to. And for others of you, again, I feel like this is saying that it's time for you to open back up. Okay? So I hope that this message resonated and brought some clarity into your perspective. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll consider liking the video. And I hope to see you in the next one. So, let's see who's next. Leo. Alrighty. So, hello Leo, and welcome to your portion of this reading. So, let's see what's going to come out for you today. I feel called to pull this one. We have the King of Wands. Alright, Leo. Alright. You're in your own powerful fire energy. That's beautiful. I feel like you guys have been having a shift in mindset lately. Perhaps you're decluttering, you're letting go of things, you're cleaning house, so to speak. You're preparing for the new phase in your life, or you're just trying to let go of past situations and stale energy. Let's see. Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords. Alright. So this is something that you have been battling and struggling, perhaps. Knight of Pentacles. Alright. So, with the Seven of Swords here, it's like even though you have been trying to move forward and have a strong, powerful mindset, you're still in your head about things. There's still things in your life that are bringing you pain. And perhaps that's a reason why you have decided it's time to declutter, it's time to release, it's time to have a new beginning. Speaking of new beginnings here, the Knight of Pentacles, there may be something or someone that you're interested in giving more time and energy into. But it's important for you to get out of your head, because this is something that's going to keep you from moving forward in this connection or in this situation or this career, whatever it is. It's going to prevent you from being able to move forward. You need to look away. Okay, it's not like look away from the pain in terms of bottling it up or ignoring it. It's like you need to continue to work through it, and then once it's healed, you know, just let it go. You need to learn to let it go, Leo. And I feel like you know this. And you know that in order for you to truly stand in your own power, you have to give the time and effort to yourself to clear out the past energy, and also that time and effort to whatever it is that you're trying to build for your future. Okay, Leo? Yeah. We have the Hanged Man. Okay. So, with the Hanged Man, I really do feel like you know that this is kind of like a teeter-tottering process. This has been something like a push and pull for you. You stand in your power some days, and other days you're in your head, and that's natural. It's important for you to work through it on those days that you're struggling more than usual, to know that you have the power within you to continue to work through it, and that you are strong enough and courageous enough and powerful enough to work through it, to let go of what is holding you back, Leo. The Hanged Man is something very important about the Hanged Man is to realize that we must see things from different perspectives. So I feel like something that is important here for you is to realize what is your perspective on life or on this situation, this person, or this job that is keeping you stuck. What is it about this situation? What can you do to move forward? What can you do to release this energy that has been keeping you blocked, keeping you down, keeping you anxious, keeping you upset, or whatever it is that you have been feeling? It's time to view things from a new perspective, okay, Leo? So keep at it, keep working towards what it is that you're trying to build for yourself. And, don't give up, don't give in, keep striving towards it, okay? So I hope that this message resonated and brought you some clarity and perspective into your situation. Hope you'll consider liking, and thank you. I hope to see you in the next one. Okay, so let's see. Our next sign is Virgo. All right. Whoa. Okay, hello Virgo. You had a couple cards that already wanted to come out. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and we have the Three of Swords. Okay. Alright, Virgo. For many of you, I feel like whatever situation you're going through, it has been very difficult for you. You have not been saying how you feel. You have been feeling lost and alone, perhaps. Perhaps you're retreating from people and not saying how you feel and keeping quiet because you're going through this healing process of your heart. Moving forward, moving away from the past. From situations that have brought you a lot of heartache. People who have lied to you, people who have manipulated you, people who have broken your heart, who have done things behind your back, who have left you feeling alone, who took more than they gave. Always. Okay, now a big chunk of cards came out for you, but I'm going to pull the first one, okay? There's the Lovers in reverse. Okay, I'm gonna go quickly through them, but I'll focus on the 8 here. It's about moving forward. It's about conveying how you feel. If you need to say how you feel, then say it. Because even though this is not, these are wands and not swords, and swords are for communication, 8 of Wands is seen as an energy of moving forward and of communication. There's something in regards to love that has been very difficult. You've been wanting to start something new with someone, or just something new with yourself. You don't need anybody, you need yourself, okay? Page of Pentacles, yes, you're realizing that you need to give to yourself more. You need to pamper yourself. You need that self-love. You need to be there for yourself and not be so, I was going to say, caught up in your head. This is the 8 of Cups, though, not the 7 of Cups, but I feel like some of you are still caught up in your head because you're healing and working through whatever it is that is going on in your life. So it has been difficult for a lot of you. But this is saying that it's important for you to walk away from the people, places, and things of your past that have hurt you, that have manipulated you, lied to you, made you feel less than your best. People who showed one face and then behind your back they were someone completely different. Or maybe they show one face to other people and then behind closed doors there's someone completely different. I do not condone staying with someone who is abusive or manipulative at all. If you need help, then seek help. It is never healthy to stay with someone just because they say that they love you, but they're over here harming you. That's not okay. It never will be. It never should be. It never will be. Period. Okay. So we have the King of Swords in reverse. Perhaps you have been feeling very isolated. Again, there's a lot here about not saying how you feel or not opening up. I feel like you're realizing it's a time for you to kind of heal yourself and be there for yourself. I feel like a lot of you are not focused on love. Right now, you're focused on yourself, which is a good thing that you're walking away from what no longer serves you. It's a good thing for you to be taking that leap of faith. It's important for you to choose to move forward in that path that you so desire for yourself. Okay, Virgo? So that is what I have for you today. I hope that you'll consider liking if it resonated. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you, Virgo. Alrighty. So, what sign is next? We have Libra. Alright. Hello, Libra. And welcome to your reading. I hope that all is well. So, let's see what quick message Spirit has today. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, what I'm seeing here is a need to release burdens. Even though we don't have swords right now, I'm feeling a lot of swords energy, anxiety, fears, doubts, conflict. You may be in your head a lot, and it's important for you to release this. There's something that you have been passionate about that hasn't really been working out, you feel. Perhaps you're not really sure where things are going. It's important for you to convey your concerns, convey how you feel, be open and honest, Libra. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, you need to review with yourself. You need to ask yourself, why am I going after this person, place, or thing? What is important about it to me? Why do I want it? This person, place, or thing. This job, this apartment, this car. Like, what are the pros and cons about this here? Alright, and for some of you, you may need to walk away from some kind of situation. I feel like this is tying in with, okay, underneath we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So, I feel like these two cards are tying in together. It's important for you to walk away from your past. You may be bringing up your past with someone that you're trying to move forward with. And that's something that's going to burn out. Like, that's something that's not going to help the energy. Who likes to always hear someone ranting and talking about the good or bad about past relationships? It's important to convey that to a partner if you feel the need to, if it's relevant, of course, if they ask, or whatever the situation is. But if you keep thinking about that person and you feel like you always need to bring them up in a situation, then maybe that shows that you haven't necessarily let go of the burdens of the past. And it's understandable when people, you know, they're getting to know someone else and they bring up about their exes or different things like that. But it's also important to realize when you do it too much, because then that person that you're with may think, or the person that you want to be with may think, okay, this person hasn't moved on from this other connection. They're still being bound to it energetically, and I don't want to be a part of that. So be careful about the energy that you are focusing on. If you're still focused about an ex, a partner, an old job, something like that, then it's important for you to heal it and in order to move forward. But you won't be able to do this unless you give yourself time to do it. This is saying that you may have been refusing to go within yourself, refusing to allow yourself the space and time to really heal through it and move on from the past. And it's very important for you that if you want to move forward in a different situation, then you really have to let go of what no longer resonates with you. It's like, what do you want, Libra? Do you want your past that has brought you conflict and heartache or pain or discomfort, you know, some kind of negative energy or something? Or do you want to move forward so that you can have a new beginning with someone or a new job or whatever the case is? Okay? So, I hope that this message brought you some clarity into your perspective, Libra. And if it did, I hope you'll consider liking this video. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you. Alrighty. So, let's see. Next sign. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your portion of this reading. So, let's see what message comes out for Scorpio today. Whoa, there's a lot of cards. I'm going to keep shuffling. Alrighty. 2 cards. What do we have? We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. Alright, and then we have the Empress in reverse. Okay. What I'm seeing here, Scorpio, is that you... Okay. You may be trying to alter your perspective of a certain situation. I feel like some of you are trying to understand yourself and your needs even greater than you already may. The thing with this card being in reverse, though, is something beautiful, because usually this card is depicted as someone who's, you know, leaning against a tree, sitting at its feet, sitting at the tree, looking at 3 cups and contemplating over the 3 cups and not realizing this 1 cup that Spirit is trying to give to them. They are oblivious to that cup that's trying to enter their life because they're so focused on the 3 cups in front of them that are not fulfilling. In this card, however, we see this person in a meditative pose, which is making me think that perhaps you have been trying to meditate more. Perhaps you want to try to meditate more in order for you to receive and understand these gifts that Spirit is trying to share with you. With the Empress in reverse, I feel like there may be a situation, a scenario that you feel has not been kind to you, or that you have not been the most understanding of a certain situation. Interesting. We have a 4 and a 3. 4 is about stability. 3 is about manifestation. Both are in reverse, so I feel like maybe you have also been worried about what it is that you're manifesting in your life, concerned about how it's going to come into fruition, and if it's going to help. Oh, shit. Okay. If it's going to help or hinder you. Okay, so there's quite a bit of cards that came out. We'll just go through them quickly. So we have the Tower in reverse. The Tower is about a shocking event happening, occurring, that has happened or not, or anything like that. This was in reverse though, so I feel like you may need to create a Tower moment in your life. Some kind of definite like change in your life. Something that's important to remember is that you are strong. It's important to understand your strength and your power, and to not give up hope in your situation, what it is that you're trying to build for yourself. But there may be some changes that need to happen in order for you to manifest the stability in your life, or the connection, or the career, or the whatever it is in your life that you're trying to create. We have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is about heartache. You may have been needing to let go of the pain of the past in order to move forward. The Tower moment that you need to create in your own life is in order to heal the pain. If you need to open up and say how you feel, then do so. If you need to heal a situation, then do so. If you need a moment to yourself, away from people and social media, obviously if you have work, then you know that's an obligation, but in other contexts, like if you need to kind of isolate yourself for a little bit and heal through whatever it is, so that you can realize the opportunities and the beautiful possibilities that are available to you, or trying to be available to you, it's important for you to take the time to heal so that you can create space for that, Scorpio. The Chariot in reverse. The only way to move forward is to move forward, Scorpio. If you want to move forward in your life, you need to heal. Know that you have the strength within you to heal the situation. And you know, if it's a certain like maybe let's say it was a job that you had that you want back, or a person, or somewhere you want to move to again that you used to live, whatever the case is, heal through it, work through it, do what you can to make things healthier and better for yourself and anyone involved. Work on letting go of the past, work on healing things, work on standing in your power and building and manifesting for yourself. But in order to do that, again, you have to move forward, okay? And you have to be honest with yourself. You have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Perhaps there's a situation where there has not been communication between you and a certain connection, and maybe it's been a little difficult. Perhaps you applied for a new job and you didn't get a response and you're feeling hurt about it. It's understandable, you know, whatever the case is, whether this is romantic or it's just a friend or it's a job or something like that, a creative project. Keep at what it is that you love because you love it, and continue to move forward with strength. Create any tower moment in your life that you need to in order to disrupt the false foundations in your life. I'm literally seeing in my mind like There's this tower, the tower falls, it crumbles, it creates waves. And so in order to move in your life in a way where you can view this as something positive instead of just something destructive in a negative sense, is to see how the vibrations of this old foundation crumbling are helping you understand how to build a stronger foundation in your future. You feel the vibrations, you feel the energy from this situation. It's important for you to really feel it. If you want to move forward in some kind of way, then do so. And if you need to let go of something or someone or whatever the case is, then do so. You know what is right for you. But it's also important for you that if you really want to know what's going on in someone's head, the only true way to do that is to be open and honest with each other about what's going on. Okay? So, I hope that this message resonated. If it did, please consider liking this video. And I hope to see you in the next one, Scorpio. Thank you for being here. Alrighty. So, let's see. Our next sign is Sagittarius. Let's see. Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your portion of today's reading. I hope that all is well. Let's see what comes out for you. Okay. Four of Swords. You have been isolating yourself, or you need to take some rest. Either you have been already resting and you're realizing certain things in your life that certain truths you are coming to knowledge about, coming into knowing about, or it's time for you to go within. Let's see. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the Emperor in reverse. And we have the Two of Cups upright. Underneath, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Sagittarius. There's a lot of challenge and struggle in your life. Sagittarius is a fire element, and the two fire cards that we have here are in reverse, which are the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. Both of these fire sign related cards are in reverse, and I feel like Sagittarius, maybe you have been feeling kind of drained, very, very drained, exhausted, tired of people's bullshit, tired of needing to fight for your space, your home, your work, your environment. There's something here you have maybe needed to fight other people about. Perhaps there were some, for very few of you, I feel like there may have been some arguments that have been going on that have been maybe causing some distress, some heartache. Maybe you and your partner aren't seeing eye to eye. But we do have the Two of Cups here, so it's important to realize, to remember to create balance in your life. Especially if you're dealing with someone, especially if you're married with someone, you need to have balance. Both people need to reciprocate There needs to be an equal give and take. There needs to be both people supporting and loving and caring for each other, and really being there to be partners, to help each other better each other's lives. You want to have stability and abundance of great proportion. But it has been difficult to build upon a stable foundation when you have been perhaps lacking the fire within you, the motivation to create that. Perhaps there's a connection that you're dealing with that has been making you feel like you don't have time or energy for what it is that you actually want to do with your life. It's important for you to reevaluate certain things in your life. It's important to heal from the past. It's important to work on what it is that you need to work on. Like, be honest with yourself. There's one sword there. Be honest with yourself. Just because something has harmed you in the past, just because something didn't work out in the past, doesn't mean that you cannot heal and move forward in a powerful way where you take your power back and you don't let anyone or anything get in your way. You need to find balance within yourself. If you want a happy, stable foundation, stable, happy home, if you're with someone, you need to work on that together. Working on building that stable foundation together. If you desire this 10 of Pentacles, you have to be honest and you have to continue to pursue what it is that you love. Don't let anyone stop you from that. People who truly love you are going to try to understand, and they'll try to make things work. If you need to compromise, then you need to compromise. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't make promises that you can't keep. Okay? That's important for your partner to also not make promises that they can't keep. So keep an eye out for that. Okay, Sagittarius, know that you can heal a situation. If you need time to rest, then take time to rest and fuck what other people say. If you have people who are dependent on you, but they're completely fucking capable of being a little bit more independent, then let them do their own fucking thing. Be like, I'm sorry, I'm out of commission all day. Don't fucking bother me. Like, I need my own time. And that's it. You know, I need my own time. Please just give me some space. I need time to rest or whatever. You need to go on your own mini vacation, then go on your own mini vacation. You do what you need to do for yourself, Sagittarius, so that you can heal your energy and so that you can have the energy to build the foundation or build upon whatever it is that you're trying to build upon, okay? So, thank you so much. I hope that the message resonated with you, and I hope that you'll consider liking if it did, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you, Sagittarius. Okay. So, hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your portion of the reading. You already have 3 cards coming out for you. Alright. So we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the Devil in reverse. And we also have the World upright. Underneath the deck we have the Knight of Swords. And it's also interesting, Capricorn, because we also have the Knight of Cups in reverse underneath that. Okay, so let's see. There's something that you may have been feeling passionate about or losing passion towards. Perhaps you have been distracted with other people's energy, negative energy in particular. Perhaps you have been subconsciously allowing yourself to be manipulated by people around you, dimming your light just to please others, just so that they feel safe and comfortable. That's bullshit. You should feel free to be yourself. Feel free to end that cycle of needing to dim your fucking light for whoever the fuck this is. I don't give a fuck who they are. You don't dim your light for anyone. You let that light shine because you want it to shine. And I feel like if you're watching this, I feel like the majority of you want that light to shine, and you deserve to have that light shine for you. Capricorn, I feel like you're trying to build something for yourself, and there may be people around you, naysayers. You're done with the people who are holding you back, whether they're family or friends, and I say kudos to you. Good on you for trying to release what no longer, serves you, what no longer resonates with you. Release the connections, the people, places, things in your life that no longer, show you that they care. They just want you to limit yourself so that they can feel good about themselves. Just because they don't want to get off their ass to make their dreams come true, they're trying to hold you back from yours. This is super toxic. But I feel like for some of you, this may even be family related. Maybe you have parents that are kind of jealous and spiteful, seeing you trying to be more successful than them. This is very specific, and I'm sorry if you're going through this, Capricorn. This is fucked up. But I do feel like there's an essence here that you are trying to build for yourself, and there may be someone in your life, or maybe it's like different members of your family, maybe it's different members of your school or your band or your whatever the case is. Whatever it is that you're doing, that you're dealing with other people, there may be someone who's kind of jealous and spiteful, trying to sap your energy away, kind of like energy vampire vibes. Trying to drain you so that your light doesn't shine brighter than theirs. Wow, that's pretty fucking sad. You do you, Capricorn. Who gives a fuck what these people think? If they can't handle your light, then why are they in your life? If you can't handle my light, then you might have to cover your eyes and run away, because then you might get blinded. But that's not my problem. Alright, so I feel like this is kind of something that you're trying to tell yourself is, I'm tired of letting other people dim my light. Just because they don't want to get off their ass and make their dreams come true, or just because they didn't do that in their past, doesn't mean that they have the right to keep me from my future. I would completely agree with that. Don't let anyone dim your light. I don't give a fuck who they are. Family, friends, teachers, partners. Don't dim your light for anyone. Don't. If they're right for you, they'll stick around and they'll believe in you and they'll want to see you succeed. And if they're not right for you, then it'll just be more and more prevalent over time. The more your light shines, how much they're trying to dim it, or how much it offends them or something. And at the end of the day, you can choose to drift away from that connection. You don't have to be there all the time just because they're family or friends. Like, yes, you love this person. I feel like you genuinely care, but you see how their toxic patterns are keeping you stuck. Keeping you stuck from having action, creating action towards what it is that you want, and being happy for the success that you have been building for yourself. I feel like you're not able to to really step into this, because you kind of do allow these connections to hinder you, to dim your light, Capricorn. But it's important for you to not let anyone dim your light, including yourself, okay? So I hope that this message brought you some hope, some clarity, perspective into your situation, Capricorn. If it did, please consider liking the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you. All right. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your portion of today's reading. I hope that all is well. Let's see what comes out for you today. We have the King of Wands. You're really trying to step into your power, or you really have been in your power. Speaking of trying to, though, we have here the Hanged Man. I'll just pull that one. I'll mention these other cards that came up. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the World. So really fast, just kind of bringing up these energies. The Knight of Pentacles, you want to build something for yourself. You want to move forward into something that you find important towards your stability, but you may be in your head about moving forward in a certain situation or making a certain decision in your life. And I feel like that's what's been keeping you stuck in your head. You're trying to stand in your power and realize what it is that you need to do in order to move forward. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, so it's interesting. And the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. I was going to say it's interesting because you have the King upright and then you have the Page in reverse. So I feel like with this Hanged Man in the middle here, it's like saying you teeter-totter between knowing your worth and knowing that you're fucking good enough and you do deserve to pursue your passions and to move forward and all of that beautifulness. But there's also this essence of you that feels like you're still learning. You're still barely getting off the ground. You're still not where you need to be or where you want to be. And so it's like, this is a lot of bullshit that's going on in your mind that's literally keeping you stuck. It's important for you, Aquarius, to realize that you are, you are in your King of Wands energy. But you're literally telling yourself that you're not. You're telling yourself that you're not good enough for something when you really are. You really have demonstrated that you have the knowledge and the skill to make your dreams come true. But with the Page of Wands, it's like you keep yourself stuck. You don't allow yourself to move forward. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you get in your head. And it's important. You need to release this vicious cycle that you keep playing out in your life. I saw 10909. 9 is about lessons. 9 is close to 10, which is the end of a cycle. The World is the end of a cycle. This is the last major arcana. The last card of the major arcana is the World. Again, the end of cycles. Maybe you see a lot of 10s, 1010, 999. It's important for you to realize how far you have come and to see your potential, to see the potential that is truly within you. And other people see your potential too. I kind of feel like for some of you, again, you're really stuck. I feel like it may have been some kind of mental conditioning that happened in your past, that maybe someone made you feel like you weren't good enough. And so now you keep questioning yourself and you keep doubting yourself. I saw 1, 10, 22. And then now, and now there's a kitty. I was gonna say barking. Meowing. So, get out of your head. View things from a different perspective, and this different perspective needs to be something positive. Stop being so pessimistic about yourself. Yeah, maybe you made some mistakes. We all do. The importance is that we acknowledge it, we apologize when we need to, and we learn from it and we move on. So you really need to work on your perspective about this situation that is going on. Know that you are good enough. And I just saw 11111, by the way, so very powerful number for you to truly stand in your own power. And then look, it's like 1 and 1. For you to truly stand in your power, you need to stop viewing yourself as the person you were and start viewing yourself and acknowledging yourself as the person you are. Okay? So, I hope that that message helped you, brought you some clarity and perspective into your situation, Aquarius, and I'm very grateful that you shared some time with me. I hope you'll consider liking this video if it resonated. Alright? Thank you so much. I hope to see you in the next one. Alrighty. So, last but not least, we have Pisces. Welcome to your reading. I hope that all is well. I saw 1, 12, 13, and then a card flew. So, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, you guys. I saw 1, 12, 22. Alright. 2s are significant already, very much so. And then I see 1, 12, 33, 1, 2, 3, about movement forward, about new beginnings, about all of that. Okay, so you're juggling a situation, you're contemplating a new decision, a new direction. You're trying to build something for yourself. You're trying to decide what direction you should take, how you should go about something. You're trying to find balance in your life. In connection, in finances, in career, in what it is that you love. Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like for some of you, there may be a feminine connection, and this doesn't have to mean a woman, but there may be a feminine connection in your life that you may feel like has not been honest, or if you are more of a feminine energy yourself at times, perhaps there's something that you haven't been honest about. And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So we have 2 queens in reverse, and underneath we have the 5 of Wands. So you have been fighting some energy in your life. It's interesting because I was going to say you have been fighting some masculine energy in your life, because Wands symbolize fire and swords symbolize air, and air and fire are both the masculine elements. The water element and earth element are feminine elements. So it's interesting because these cards are both queens and they're both masculine elements, but they're both in reverse. Perhaps there's a lot of toxic masculinity around you. Maybe you're a male and maybe you're a little bit more flamboyant, maybe you got your thing going on, and there may be someone around you trying to tell you, well, you're not a man because you dress like this, or because you're into that, or whatever. Fuck that mentality, man. That's so fucking stupid. Like, if you're the kind of person to tell a man that he's not a man just because he's more feminine, that's disgusting. And you should reevaluate yourself, because that's pathetic. You, like, society, like, talks about toxic masculinity and stuff, and what are they doing to change it? Thankfully, things are changing, but there's still people set in their stupid ways that they literally think, oh, man be like this, and man no have feeling, and man no say how they feel, man no cry. Fuck that shit, man. I saw 1:15:55. There needs to be change, okay? If you need to detach, and then speaking of fives, if you need to detach from a situation so that you can see something from a different perspective and not hold yourself back from a beautiful opportunity that's in your life. And look, again, we have one here, we have one here, and we have two. Maybe you see 1111 a lot, 111, maybe you see 222 or 22. All right. There's an importance for you to find balance between your feminine and masculine aspects, and it doesn't fucking matter what other people think. We all have feminine and masculine within us, and that is something beautiful. That is how we're able to connect and understand each other, even though we may be physically different, whether you're a man or you're a woman. If you don't identify, that's fine, but like, whether you're a man or a woman, like, you know, that doesn't mean that you're stuck as being this or that. Like, just because you have a certain sexual reproductive system doesn't mean you have to live your life according to society's old ways of gendered expectations and stupid stereotypes and all that bullshit. No. Like, fight for what you believe. Move forward towards what it is that you want. You need to make that decision to find balance between your feminine and masculine energy. And that's beautiful. To me, it's so beautiful and empowering to see someone, whether they're a man or a woman, or they don't identify, to be strong in both energies. I feel like for whoever you are, if this is resonating, I feel like maybe you also might be struggling with some gender identity issues. And I understand what that's like, because growing up, I felt like I was meant to be a man, literally my whole childhood, up until like a week or two before high school started, that I got my period. And I was like, well, I'm fucked. Like, I'm a woman. I can't change it. I have my period. So I have to fucking deal with it. So that was my situation. I grew up literally up until that point, literally resenting that I was a woman. Like, in a way. You know what I mean? And so I understand what it's like to have gendered, like, not to feel comfortable in your own body and stuff. I know that different people have it in different ways. Some people stronger than others. Nowadays, I can be more proud and happier to be a woman. And, you know, all of that. But I still find balance in both energies. And I don't feel the need to say, like, I mean, yes, I am a woman. Yes, I have a feminine reproductive system, and I have an F on my birth certificate and stuff like that. Like, yes, I am, but I don't need to fit into anyone's box of what a woman should be, or act like, or dress like, or speak like. I could say all the fucking bullshit that I want, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like to lie. I don't like to bullshit people, but I think you understand what it is that I'm getting at here. So find balance in your life between the feminine and masculine. And what does that also mean? That also means find balance between action and receptivity, and taking a step back and evaluating things, okay? Take the time to decide, to plan for what it is that you truly want, to dream big, and to fucking make it happen. Okay, we have a lot of passionate, fiery energy here. There's something that you're really passionate about that you may still be kind of hindering yourself on because maybe someone of your past, kind of like old residual bullshit talk from them, and you're still fighting it. Like, let it go. Find the change. Like see things from a different perspective in order for you to create change in your life, in order for you to find balance in your own fucking life, because this is your life. Who gives a fuck what other people think, as long as you're not going around raping, murdering people, as long as you're not harming anyone else, then you have all the right in the fucking world to be yourself. And if someone doesn't like that, that's their fucking pathetic problem, not yours. Okay? If they don't like it, their family, friends, too bad. Take it or leave it. You shouldn't have to feel forced to change yourself just to kiss ass. I saw 121, 23. By the way, 123 moving forward. You should never kiss anyone's ass. If they really love you, I believe, you know, and yes, there are people who love us that do shitty stuff, but that's not an excuse. Love is not an excuse to treat people like shit. If someone really loves you, then they'll do everything to make the changes in their life to prove it. And if you really love yourself, then you will do everything in your life to make the changes that you need to prove it to yourself. Fuck what other people think. You prove it to yourself. Because at the end of the day, when you're laying in bed alone, or you're, you know, whatever the case is, in your own mind, you have to be your best friend. You're either your greatest ally or your worst enemy, and which do you choose? Is your mind your greatest gift, or is it your worst weapon? My sister always says the mind is a powerful weapon. And I'm like, yes it is, but why do you need to say it like that? And she's like, because it is. Like, it can literally destroy you. I'm like, yes, but why not say it's the greatest gift? Why see it from a negative? To me, that's kind of like, if you ask someone, is the cup half empty or half full? If they say half full, it shows some kind of optimism. If they say it's half empty, it shows some kind of pessimism, subconsciously, you know what I mean? And so it's like, why choose to see it in the negative? Yes, the negative is there. Yes, it exists. Yes, that is 100% true. But it's also 100% true that it could be your greatest ally, could be your greatest gift, if you choose to use it as a tool and not a weapon against yourself. Alright, so I see 123:33. I'm sorry, my nose keeps getting itchy. Moving forward. You gotta move forward. Find balance in your life. Fuck what other people think. Your tribe, your vibe attracts your tribe, right? So if your real family, or if people around you, your coworkers, or whatever, they're not vibing with you, they don't get it, don't worry. The right people will come. You just keep vibing, you keep doing you, you keep thriving in the way that you do, and the right people will come. The right situations. Be open, be honest, be receptive to new possibilities, new opportunities, new relationships, new friendships, new paths, new perspectives, whatever the case is, okay? Fight for what you love and work on your perspective on certain situations, and find balance between the feminine and masculine aspects within yourself, okay? And yeah, so I hope that this message resonated and brought you some clarity into your perspective, or brought some clarity and perspective into your situation. Thank you so much for vibing with me, and I hope that you'll consider liking this video if you found it helpful. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching today's reading and for sticking around. I know that all of the readings were shorter than usual and all of that, but I hope that you guys still found it useful, and I hope that if you're local, you'll consider dropping by and saying what's up, seeing what's going on. This weekend on Saturday there's an event. I will be posting it on my socials, so keep an eye out. And if you're interested in seeing an unboxing of this, then stay tuned, because I'll be filming that right after this. So thank you so much. Love you guys. Take care. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.